really been quote-unquote nerfed to borrow. Ooh, we got a grenade frag. Very nice. Demon leaving a little turd in Pyro's wake. But they changed a little bit of the damage output and the buckshot pattern gets fired out. So, you know, shotgun a little bit less beefy, but it's still, as tonight has definitely proved, it's still quite a weapon of choice. I mean, the change they made was very minor.
Yeah, there's no doubt it's still a great finishing weapon. Because most people like to rely on the rocket launcher at close range, but that's, you know, the splash damage you're doing to yourself. I think, you know, a good few rockets, maybe an LG here and there, and you can just finish them off with a shotgun. Works great, I think.
Well, of course, one of the great things about the shotgun compared to, you know, any of the other weapons that aren't a stream is, you know, that short reload time. You know, when you close the gap, when you close the gap between a player, you know, if they've got rockets out and you switch up to the shotgun, you're going to get, you know, 2 shots off faster than your opponent. And a lot of times that will give you the frag. Now, when you see a nice pair of rails, make it 3 rails from Demon here, and he gets a 4th after whiffing one of them, but that will give him his 2nd frag. Wow. And this thing is not over here, guys. We are not even at the halfway point. Pyro has 7 frags, but Demon has 2, and he's starting to hit those rails. Let's see if he can make Pyro pay for picking up that yellow. There's 1. Now, he knows that he's got Demon weak here. Let's see what Pyro does. Try to cut him off. The yellow armor will go to Demon, but this is a nice change-up. That's a perfect weapon choice by Pyro. 8-2. And here's a quick, easy frag. Boom. Going in close range. Down he goes. I also want to mention another feature that was added in the patch, which we're very happy about here on the stream, is that whenever somebody goes splat, their body instantly turns colors. You can actually set the color that their corpse will be. But that was something that was added into, was it Orange Smoothie or CPM? I can't remember who did it first back in the day. I want to say Orange Smoothie, but don't quote me on that. Well, and I mean, I kind of like the fact that we've seen a bunch of players that we have yet to see. You know, I really don't have a problem with that, considering that, you know, we've seen a lot of the likes of Destruct and Griffin pre-QuakeCon. So.
Yeah, right after you said that, Griffin, sorry, Griffin just asked me if he could get in next. So I guess these guys really want to play.
Well, I do have to say, has Dewey been up? Because he's been here for since the beginning.
No, Dewey's up next, and
right
after him, he's still a pretty long line.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the problem. I mean, it's nearing midnight on my end, and unfortunately, I have work tomorrow and a lot of stuff to do, so I can't really stay up, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I gotta wake up 8:30. Wake up at 8:30 for class too. So.
And Demon once again uses that railgun, picks up his 4th frag. Pyro with 22 frags on the board, however, will hang on to his crown with only a minute left to go. Is just doing weird pummel things in the corner. I think we need to reiterate on the stream here that King of the Hill is open to the community, people. You know, yes, we love the pros. We love to watch, you know, the high talent action, but quite frankly, you know, every now and then we're gonna take a little bit of time and show off people that are you know, new to King of the Hill, and quite frankly, Demon is hardly a slouch. I mean, he's a fantastic CTF player. You know, but again, he's playing, you know, against a 30 ping with his 130. So we move over to House of Decay. This really seems to be a map that Dewey favors. We watched him play it last week as he faced off against Sparks, I believe. And he is ready to go. Pyro now defending his crown for the 5th time. He has 4 wins under his belt, and he will not have his railgun on hand to face off against Dewey. Dewey being the champion of the Young Gamers Cup. Pyro having the much better position will probably put Dewey down here. 36 health. And that will get first blood for Pyro. Hopping over to his point of view. He was also pretty low, 83 health to his name. Dewey raining in the rockets. Pyro, though, at this point, very warm and ready to go. Dewey has been sitting on the server cooling off for quite a bit. And I think we're seeing it show. Yeah, I can see the LG from Dewey is a bit wide and scattered. Pyro, on the other hand, very solid. And, definitely feels like he has the upper hand between his opponent. Dewey, on the other hand, is able to stuff Pyro into a corner with a rocket. That's going to keep this thing within 1 frag, folks. Alright, so we have a quick exchange of frags here, 3-2. And this thing is tied up again. Dewey had the lead for a moment, but Pyro being very aggressive. Now Dewey's very aggressive and turn this thing back around. Good lord. It's back and forth. These guys are gathering the frags. Dewey finally extended the lead by 2. Make it 3. Great rain of rockets. I think Pyro might be a little bit frustrated there. Firing off his engine. Making a lot of noise. Oh my goodness! Fantastic rocket shots. I think that was more just Dewey missing. And that'll be a frag. Nice work there. Yeah, in that exchange across the water, quite frankly, Dewey should have won it. But, Irish Rockets are on. 5-6. This thing is still very close. 3 minutes in.
That Plasma's fan coming out of the portal just took Dewey. Took off 70 points of health.
Yeah. And on top of that, he walked right into a rocket from Pyro there. So, Pyro, monster stack 160 and 100. Dewey is screaming in pain and trying to get away. He's not going to make it to that teleporter that time. 6-6. The game is tied, and Pyro has lit a fire.
Yeah, Pyro's doing great with the predictions coming out of the portals, just spamming and rockets, nades, plasma, whatever he can. Just making sure that Dewey's not stacked at all.
That was a nice move by Dewey. Dewey was able to snag that mega health away from Pyro, so that's going to limit Pyro's stack. Now down to 48 health, bumping up to 98 after picking up a pair of 25s. Yeah, doing a great job keeping Pyro where he needs to be. Now, here's the play for Mega, and Dewey needs to make sure that he has it. And there it is, a great pair of rockets by Pyro. This thing is still very close between health counts of these two players.
Dewey grabbed that Mega right when that rocket landed on him. That would have killed him if that Mega hadn't spawned right on the spot.
And Pyro